Welcome back to See the Wood Turn. Today I'm using my steady rest designed for doing spindle work, but in this case I'm actually using it because I'm turning out some shot glasses. So turn out some of those, and this way I can start with a longer piece and I just keep sliding this back as I go. And how it works is you bolt it down to your bed down bottom here, and you get it lined up. And then, of course, there's all kinds of adjustments on the back here to get these rollers right where you want them. Some people put it on the front side, but I find it's always in the way. So I put it on the back, and then I have a lot more flexibility over here, using the tool and stuff to do this. But you just want to, get it lined up. I have two on the top, one on the bottom, so it holds it nice and in there steady. And you're not putting all the stress just on the chuck to try to hold it. If you try to put a tool into this, especially when it was out here when I started, it was just going to push off and come right out of your chuck. So when I started on this was way out here, and I just move it back a little bit each time, and this is pretty much how it works. There's really not much to it. It keeps everything nice and steady, and then you can work on your piece and do what you got to do and not have to worry about it come flying out. So right now I'm just getting ready to put some finish on this piece here, and then all I gotta do is part it off the lathe. I can turn this too like this, and again I can put some pressure on this because it's being held with that steady rest. And that's a one-way steady rest. There's several options out there. This is always dangerous when you got a small spot like this. If this rag catches something, it'll break your finger off. So really, I don't recommend doing this. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You should have like a stick or something to hold that in place instead of your finger. Same thing when I'm sanding. You got to put your hand in there. It's such a tight quarters. If this were to catch and twist, you could do a number on your finger or your hand. Yeah, I just thought I'd show you that real quick. I'm going to go ahead and part this off, but I got to move the camera to do that. So we'll just end this here. But if you're doing spindle work or stuff like this, this really is a must-have item as well, so that you can start with a longer piece and work your way down. If you don't have this and you want to do something like this, you would just start with short blocks of wood, put it right in your chuck, and you just work on it right here, and then do another short block of wood to put in the chuck. But in this case, I was able to leave this in here, started out with a piece over here, and just kept working my way down. So it definitely makes it handy, saves you some time, and you have less waste as well, because if you do just a small piece of wood each time, you're losing this much every time. Maybe not quite this much, but you are losing what's inside the chuck here every time. By doing it this way, I'm only chucking it up once until I get all the way down to the end. So yeah, a great reason to have a spindle steady rest. Hey, thanks for swinging by See the Wood Turn. Don't forget to check out the website, seethewoodturn.com. Hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.